If you struggle with social anxiety, this video will change your life forever. If you stutter, if you embarrass yourself, if it gets awkward for you talking to others in public, you feel like they're judging you, this video will change that for you forever. Because listen, I had this coaching call with one of the brothers from my brotherhood Discord. It's linked in the description. You're gonna find lifelong allies there, by the way. And I'm not gonna give any info on him, but when he described his problems in the Discord server, right? I could tell that these were adult problems. I could tell like he was like a 20-year-old or 30-year-old guy, much older than me, right? And so that got me hooked on. I said, wait, I need to actually prepare for this because what if I don't have the answers for him? But at that point, I said, nah, I got you, bro. I got him. I forced faith in my leadership abilities. And that's not even the thing that's going to help you, bro. I forced faith in my leadership abilities, right? And when I got onto the call, from what it seemed like when I saw him for the first time, I was like, nah, bro seems much older than me. And I couldn't help but feel slightly anxious, but I didn't show it. And that's really important. We're gonna get back to that, right? But guess how the call went? My bro ended accepting Islam. Alhamdulillah. That's the best it could have been. We had such an intellectually stimulating conversation. There was wisdom being dispensed from both of us, even after the apparent age difference. That's a compliment, by the way, bro, if you're watching this. He was a young man in his 20s, right? It all worked out like a charm. And the best part was that we were able to find the solutions to his problems. Well, that was the fear that I had. Now, listen, if you want to communicate like that, right? If you want to communicate in such an articulate manner that the person that listens to you is so intrigued and is so curious of what you have to say and is listening to you with such intention, if you want to make hard conversations easy, then listen to this two-step plan that I have, because I'm not saying this to boast or anything, but I know that you want to communicate like that. You want to communicate better. Here's how I did it in two simple steps. Step number one, never show weakness. No matter how you feel, do not show it to them. You feel anxious. Heck, you even feel unconfident that you might not have the answers. Do not show it to them. Because literally, they don't know anything about you, right? Don't say, I don't know, bro. I don't have the answer to that. And stuttering like an idiot. Instead, say, let's think about the issue. Here's what I think. I know this one guy that is really good in such matters. I'm gonna refer you over to him. He might be able to help you much better. Until then, let's divert our attention to this thing. And that thing is the thing that you know about. Because you must realize that, bro, whenever you're in a social setting, you're meeting new people, let's say you're giving a speech, these people, they know literally nothing about you. And so the first impression is everything that they know about you, literally. And so the first impression must be you seeming confident and must not you be, seeming insecure, because what you show off is literally what they perceive of you. And you might literally, like, this is how powerful this is. You might literally convince them that you're someone like Einstein. Yeah, let's use that to advantage. Hey, these people don't know anything about me. If I say the right things in the first 5 minutes, they might literally think that I'm a master in physics or something. That's how powerful this is. They're not even gonna judge you on your limited knowledge, because they're not gonna perceive that you have limited knowledge. Because all you're gonna do is talk about the things that you know the most and give them the best advice that you can on the things that you can give advice on. And that's that. You're gonna say, yeah, this is what I know, and that's that. And they're gonna respect you for that. If you start stuttering or you start showing weakness, you're literally gonna kill your entire presence in their eyes. They're not gonna respect you. Let's keep it short and simple, straightforward. Let's move on to the second step. And the second step is, before I give it to you, let's put you in a case scenario, right? Let's imagine you're a leader and you're going on a coaching call, and the client presents you with all of these problems A to Z, and you have to bring a solution to them. Now I'm going to visualize the question and answer. I'm going to do the role play for you, right? Imagine he says, hey, I've got all these problems, right? I've got problems with my family. I've got problems with, everything that I told you, like the job, the studying for school, laziness, procrastination, addictions. What should I do about it? Instead of you going, because you might not know some of the answers, and this is what you probably do, right? You go, uh, um, let me think. Uh, so what if you? Nah, man. That's you right now, bro. That's literally not respectable at all. This is exactly what you should do. Hey, man, what should I do? Hmm. What do you think about going to pursue an engineering degree instead of medicine? I want to see your view on that first. Exactly that. And now you're probably thinking that's so awkward. You know why you're thinking that's awkward? Because you're literally a 5-year-old. People you talk to are 5-year-olds. It's awkward. These pauses are awkward if you're talking to someone that has ADHD or has an attention span of a 5-year-old. Older people, right? Like mature people, they will respect you so much more and they're going to be so much more interested in you if you just take this long pause before answering a question. Because one, you're thinking about it, that shows that you're thinking about it and you're going to give them a good answer to the best of your ability. And two, you're saying, yeah, I'm going to take a pause to think about it. And you're going to respect my timing because, see, now you're in control of the conversation. And that is demanding of respect. And that's the second thing. Take pauses to seem interesting, not awkward. Deep breaths, and I'm going to get to that. Deep breaths to feel relaxed and give them the best answer, to feel calm and dispense that calmness and show them that you are calm. And don't take shallow breaths. Because listen, compare that to this now. Chest tight, abs tight. I'm, I'm, I think there's you're sweating and everything, bro. Don't do that. You see the difference. Let me give you a side point, right? This is a bonus tip. Breathe into your belly. Breathe like a king. So what if your belly's protruding a little bit because you calming yourself down, you're breathing, you're confident. What if the knight laughs at the king because he's got his belly out? The king doesn't care. At the end, the king is still the king and the knight is still the knight. I'm not talking about your client here. The client's not the knight. The knight here would be the interviewer. Let's say you go to a job, right? And they're interviewing you. The knight is your stupid boss. Now let's analyze what I just did there, the two pauses and the breathing and everything, right? Listen, the pause right before you answer the question, right? That gives you time to answer the question and make them respect you. And then you might notice that I asked a question before I gave the answer. So to divert attention from you thinking about it, to give you more time to think about it, and more info from the answer of that question, say, well, what do you think about pursuing this degree instead of that one? Has that crossed your mind? Even though that's not completely relevant, while he's giving you that information, you're thinking about what you need to answer. And once it's done, you take a deep pause again. Okay, here's what I think you should do. Take it slow and give the answer. That will make you seem so much more respectable, bro. And it doesn't even matter the age difference, because older people respect that even more. Don't be afraid to ask questions, man. That only makes you more interesting. And that only, deepens the bond between the two of you, so you're more likely to secure that job. Please don't ever do um uh uh what do you think about, man, shut up, bro. Ain't nobody wanna talk to you, dumbass. Listen, you're stuttering and then you're asking a question. The pause and the deep breath is extremely important, it's crucial. So take these two steps. Never show weakness, show confidence. They only know you based off what you show them. They can't read your mind. They can't read your limited information. Take that step and the second step, which is take a pause, take a deep breath, and ask a question if needed, right? That will, you will feel like you're leaving every single person at your workplace behind in terms of communicating. I'm telling you, this day will come when you're in a meeting and everyone is giving you envious looks, jealous looks based off how you communicate while your boss is sat there right in front of you and he's got ears only for you and he's smiling at you. And that moment is gonna pay off. But until then, keep practicing it, bro. Keep practicing it and join the Brotherhood Discord server. There's so much value there. Listen, you know the saying that wise men learn from the mistakes of others while stupid men keep learning from their own mistakes. Listen, it's a head start in life if you can take widely from the guys there that are probably much more experienced than you. It's a win-win for both of us, man. I want to see you there. Until then, keep practicing and never show weakness. Take care. Masalam.